Like any other kids, I grew up with Lego. The first ever Lego medias I've watched was Ninjago. One of the sets I remember vividly getting was the Titanium Dragon. I remember that it was summer during Eid al-Fitr and I've collected around 1 million rupiah. For any non-Muslims watching this, during Eid al-Fitr, usually family members give kids money as some sort of like respect or congratulations for fasting for a month. With that amount of money I've collected, I decided to buy a Ninjago set. I remember this particular set because I recalled my mother just staring into my soul, trying to convince me to give her the money instead and not spend 700,000 on a Lego set. But because my other family members were there, she can't physically stop me. What was she gonna do? But after a few years, I've stopped collecting and stopped watching the show after season 8, and the broken set was just left in a box and collected dust for years. Maybe I shouldn't have spent 700,000 on a set. Recently, my brother, who was also into Ninjago, started watching the newest seasons of Ninjago. And holy sh**, did you guys know that the Dragon King is voiced by Scott McNeil, who also voiced Dinobot from Beast Wars?
He shot missiles at us before. They did minimum.
Are you implying that the current situation is somehow my responsibility?
Just watching my brother watching Ninjago, not in a creepy way guys, I swear, gave me nostalgia of the old set I used to have. So I've decided to rebuild some of the sets I used to have. Luckily, the instructions are available online, so all I needed are the pieces. This is going to take a while. After a few agonizing hours, here is the set. And as a bonus, I'm going to be comparing this old set with the new Dragon's Rising set.
But Shattered, the race car has less pieces than the Dragon set. It's not fair to compare the
Shut up. This retailed for $39.99 and this retailed for $34.99. I think it's pretty fair to compare these two. And also, this isn't like a which is better video because obviously the Dragon would win. I'm just comparing how the sets evolved throughout the years. Looking at the Titanium Dragon set, it looks pretty good. This set came with 3 minifigures: the Titanium Ninja, Klaus, and Chop Rai. The minifigures are really good. Both Zane and Klaus have dual printed face. Unfortunately, the gold printing is a bit faded on Klaus because this guy has been sitting in the box for a while. But overall, I think this guy is preserved pretty well. Zane also looks good. He's the reason I got this set in the first place. The set didn't come with his hairpiece, so I got his normal hair and poorly painted it silver so he could unmask himself. I literally just found out that they made a silver hairpiece for Zane. God f***ing damn it. Chop whatever is my favorite minifigure from the set. I really like the printing, especially the rip hands, because in the show, this guy was originally just a normal guy until Chen turned him and everyone else into a snake. I also like the sword and the armor this guy have. It just looks interesting. The race car set, however, includes 4 minifigures. There's Zane with the dual printed face, this gold guy, this black guy.
What do you mean?
Can he even see through that dumb hat? And Cole. I have no idea where Cole is. Okay, let me clear things up. This set isn't actually mine. It belongs to my brother. Here, let me just show you guys where my brother keeps all his stuff. This is a nightmare. Literally, the only thing that's sort of tidy is his monastery and a bunch of fake Legos and also some Transformers stuff. This room is a nightmare. If there are any missing pieces or something is like built wrong, let me know in the comments. Something interesting about the newer ninjas is that they have this new cowl piece. This part is actually a shoulder accessory. It's not connected to the top like the old minifigs. There are problems I have though with the new design. First, the colors. It's not bad, but they should have done something similar with the Evo Zane minifig. This kinda looks dull and he blends with his car. I mean, technically this guy also kinda blends in with the dragon, but you can still see him. Well, you can't really see him on this one unless you change the eye into that power blue thingy. They should have like added a bit of silver to add like more contrast. Second, the cowl. Looking at the show, the cowl looks more like well, a cowl. But the problem with the actual minifigs cowl is that it's too angular. Like, it has like sharp edges. They should have made it more curvy. Just like my The two sets also came with side build. The race car set have these like hovercraft that these two can ride on, and it also comes with this robot guy. I'm just gonna call him Bob. Bob have these like swords as arms, which is pretty rad. For the dragon set, it comes with this like temple build. This top part can also move up, which reveals a key that leads to nothing. Seriously though, did this key even appear in the show? Comment down below if it did appear in the show, because the last time I watched this show was 2015. The build also have a gimmick thing that shoots Now, for the main build, let's take a look at the race car first. It looks pretty good. I like the ice effect in front of the car. I also like the gold all over the front of the car and the silver engine on the back. If only they did the same thing with the minifig. The back of the car looks a bit unfinished, but it's not the end of the world. The car's steering wheel is actually a game controller. Also, for some weird reason, the front tire isn't a rubber tire like the back tires, so it makes like this awful sound when you roll it around. Now, you might be wondering, what are these balls for? If you lower the spoiler down, the tires will lift up and you can now spin it. Why though? I'm guessing the cars can do Spinjitzu now? Isn't Spinjitzu a hard technique to learn? Also, something to note here. When I watch my brother playing with this, the balls keep falling off because it wasn't sturdy enough. So he added like these pieces. Articulation on this guy is also pretty good. The wings are on ball joints, so are the tail, head, small, and big foot. The legs and individual wing pieces are ratcheted so they don't fall easily, I guess. Oh, and also the flag is on a ball joint, and his mouth can open and close. Oh, and he also has a waist swivel, and it can go side to side. Also, these parts on the face can move for some weird reason. I mean, I guess you can give him more expressions? I don't know. Ooh, another thing that's interesting between the old and the new sets, the seats. You can just slide minifigures in, while on the old ones with the studs, you have to like tab the minifigures in. So sometimes when you pull the minifigure out, the torso just detaches. Overall, these two sets are really good. As someone from the Transformers fandom, I was expecting the white bricks to yellow and crumble upon breathing long, but this holds up pretty well for something that was released 8 years ago. This new set is also really good. The new set has more like special molded pieces like this ice thing, which makes it look more elemental-like. And overall, it's just a pretty fun set. But is it worth the price? Yes. Subscribe if you want more Lego stuff.